Hello and welcome back to Timberborn. As you can see, we are creating a new map here. So what I'm going to do is get the largest brush size and the largest brush height. And we are going to come over here and make a very tall map because we will be making the tallest building ever in Timberborn. Yes, that is what we are doing today. So let's see here. It doesn't look that tall, but I guess if you're like a little beaver, then that would be fairly tall. I don't know. I suppose. So maybe what we should do is come over to this end and lower it all the way down. And we could kind of like lower out this bit here. Something like that. Yeah, I think that works. And then we're going to go up in... What height is this? Oh. Ooh. Okay. So we might need to like kind of rethink this like a tiny bit. So we're actually probably going to come over here. I want to like go up in like heights of 2. Basically, so we'll go up to here. Maybe I went a little too far. All right, and then now we'll go up to 4 here. So all this is a height of 4. Okay, and then we'll go up to a height of 6, like here-ish. Something like that. Okay, and then we'll go up to 8. We'll do 8-ish. In here, and then we'll do 10. 10 can be like all the way over here. I'm just gonna do all of this basically. Oops, probably went a little too far there, but that is fine. So this is 10, and then we'll go up to 12. We'll go like this. And then we're almost there, 14. So this is like our last little bit. So we'll go in here. And then over here. I do want to keep the like tall stuff pretty tall. So maybe, that made no sense. Okay, I do want to keep the tall stuff like pretty spread out, like enough room, because we're going to be building up quite a bit. We need to make sure we have plenty of room to do that. Okay, so I think that's kind of the gist of what we're looking for. But then we do need some water. That is definitely a bit of a potential issue in this design. So what I probably should do is extend this even more. And then we'll do like a little water supply here. I don't know if too deep is like deep enough. Maybe we'll go down there. Kind of extend it out. And then I guess that part should kind of go down here until we hit this point, and then we need to go a bit lower. So we'll go like this. And then we need to go lower. I don't know. This is probably the ugliest map in Timberborn. Would 0 out of 10 recommend playing on this map. All right. So anyways, natural resources, that part is done. So we need some mature blueberry. Let's just do like all of these. It's like the most unnatural looking field of stuff. Okay. I don't know. I have no like depth perception as far as how like large this game is. Like, I guess like that's pretty large. So our starting location, what we're going to do, this is kind of important. Starting location is going to be like the center point of the very tall structure that we're building. So I personally think we should kind of orient our map this way and kind of put it like there. It needs to be close to the water, but like there. We do need to put in some water sources. I think we'll just kind of shove those in here. Underground ruins. I would not mind one of those. I think they require a lot of resources to be able to do anything with them. But maybe we can just kind of like put one here. And then we do need some of these metal structures. So let's just go ahead and put those in like over here. All right, so we're gonna save this as tallest building in the world ever made in Timberborn. Yeah, we ran out of room. And yeah, I think this is pretty good. Let's kind of like speed it up, see how the water does. Make sure that part is good. We might need to like expand the water area because it's not really turning anything green. And I also don't know if this area is actually gonna like fill up. I maybe need to add in something like maybe like a different height here to kind of like get that to go up. Like that. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, okay. This is good. This is good. That should do the trick. But for some reason, the water has stopped flowing. You know what? It's good enough. It is good enough. We're going to save, exit this editor, and then we are going to play as the Iron Teeth. What would you like to call your settlement? Let's see if we can name this one a little longer. Tallest building ever made in Timberborn ever. It's so... Oh. Alright. Look at our little beavers! We're back! We're back in Timberborn on this beautiful map that I cannot even like zoom out to see the entire map. Is this as far as I can zoom out? Oh gosh. So I can't really see the whole map, but if I come down here, yeah, I maybe overdid the size of the map. Just a tiny bit. Yeah, just a little bit. But it's okay. So what we're gonna start with, we definitely need some science. Oh, and this is like facing the wrong direction. Oh, that's gonna drive me nuts. You know what? I'm not that bothered by it. Let's just leave it. So we need a path. Path to the water. Water things going in. We need the deep water pump. We're gonna shove in a couple of those like here, here, here. Path across. We probably need some like little water tanks. I always like to put those in directly across from the pumps so they don't have to walk very far. Definitely helpful. And then since this is the Iron Teeth faction, we definitely need some breeding pods. I like to do those by the district center. I think it just keeps things cohesive. So we'll do all of that. I'm kind of just laying everything out. And then what I'm going to do is like pause like most of this stuff. Yeah, perfect. And then we need some berry pickers. Where are our berry bushes? Are these our berry bushes? Oh, so they don't have berries yet. That is like a teeny problem. All right. That's fine. That's fine. We'll figure it out. So down here on this end, we're going to put a gatherer flag that will go in here. Maybe a couple of those. We do need to unlock the forester stat, but for now, we're gonna do a couple of lumberjack flags. Yeah, that should be fine. Cut some trees. All that jazz. We'll just cut everything. And then we do need to get a farmhouse going. That is always my downfall in this game. I never remember to give them food. So let's come over here with this path. And we'll kind of go back this way. We'll put a farmhouse in here. And we're just going to do carrots. We're going to make our life very easy. We love carrots. Carrots are great. So we'll plant those carrots. And then the last thing that we need before we hit play is a lumber mill so that we can start making planks. So let's just kind of keep that close to this area. And then we'll give it a power wheel here with a path there. And I did lie. The last thing we actually need is the Inventor Hut. So very, very important. We will put that here. Oh, I wish we could fit another one, but we can't. It's okay. We'll just put a path through here. So we have multiple paths like such. And then we will do another Inventor Hut thingy here. Yeah, that's pretty good. And I'm just going to pause that for now. So, all right, beavers. Do your worst. In the meantime, I feel like some of this stuff, is any of it new? I remember all of that. I know there's been some new updates to the game. Oh, this is what's new. Look at this. A dirt excavator. Only golems are allowed to work in this workplace, and it collects dirt. And then a dirt pile, which obviously holds dirt, I would assume. And then a terraforming station, so they can actually terraform now. How cool is that? Very, very nifty. We'll definitely have to check that out at some point. But for today, I'm basically just looking to unlock all of the platforms and stairs. And then we're just going to use that to build out our handy dandy building. So I am going to do a tiny bit of cheeky cheating here. Yeah, we're just gonna add some science points. That way we can unlock all these platforms because I really want to get started on designing out our fun building. So what we need to do is try to make the height of the building as close as possible to this center point. That way we can make it as tall as possible. So I'm thinking the entrance to it is just going to be like here. And then we need to make the paths to go up like as short as possible, basically. So if we do this to this, and I'm actually just going to pause this first staircase, and then hopefully they won't be able to like really build anything else. All right, so yeah, so there's that. And then we need to make like basically like a circle thing. So if we then go to here, and we then go here, but we also need to have the ability for people to get off on like every floor, if that makes any sense. So you can exit this way or this way. And then we're going to double platform. I almost think it needs to go back a little bit further. So if we do this, I think that works. I'm pretty sure. Does that work? I think it does. So if we're a little beaver, we like go in through here, we go up these stairs, around these stairs, around these stairs, making myself dizzy, up these stairs, and then we just kind of keep going up. But then you can also like exit at basically every floor. So that is good. So before I forget, let's add in these handy dandy paths on all the corners. And then I guess we'll just keep going up. So the stairs should always be on the sides. That's kind of what we have to remember. And then it's a triple platform, single platform, triple platform, single platform with stairs. And then triple, single, no stairs. And then triple, single, with stairs. I think you see where this is going. I'm gonna do a couple more levels and I will meet you back in a few. So we've hit a point where I cannot add stairs and I'm not really sure why. I think it's too tall. I mean, honestly, it's like, it's tall. I mean, look at the shadow. The shadow's like massive, but I wouldn't say it's like that tall, is it? I mean, I can't really see the top of it from here. Go all the way back, maybe. Nope. Yeah, like it's tall, but it's not that tall. So the question becomes, if, like, can they actually, like, get all the way up to the top of this? Like, how far does the path extend? So we're gonna find out through the power of editing, and I will be right back. So we are back and a drought has just started and I'm trying to see, you know what, maybe. I have some thoughts, but I definitely should have dammed that up before the drought and I did not, so that is on us. But we do have quite a bit of reserves, so I think we'll be just fine. I am gonna unpause all of these. We might as well start building all this other stuff, I guess. And then we might as well unlock the forester hut and shove that in, I don't know, somewhere over here. I'm just gonna put it there. So I finished this, which you can like kind of see. I mean, it's tall, but it's not like crazy tall. Like this is still green, so I don't understand why it doesn't let us go up any higher. But I did have a thought. What if we build our tallest building ever? Where's the water? Oh, we're in a drought. What if we build it instead of on the top floor, on the bottom floor? Like that would be potentially easier to build up higher. So as much as this is going to be an absolute pain in the butt, I think what we must do is try it again. So I'm gonna try and redo this. I don't really remember how I did it. I think this way, this way. So I'm gonna go and redo all of this and I will be back so that we can test out if we can actually build higher on the ground level. So I am still going and I like can barely see what the heck is going on with this building. But yeah, definitely taller. So we are gonna have to do some like maneuvering of like, look at how far down that is. It's so high up. I love it. We are gonna have to move our entire city down here, which is a little bit of a bummer, but this is going to be awesome. And we hit the top. So this is the highest height that it will go, which, I mean, look at that shadow. Like, look how high up that is. Like, you literally cannot see the top from the ground level. That is crazy high up. I absolutely love it. So what we're gonna do, I think, at the top bit, is probably like kind of close this area off like that. We're gonna have to put in paths on all of these because I did not do that. And then we are going to have to move our little baby beavers all down here. And no, I was not smart enough to add in resources, unfortunately. But I'm wondering, can I like plant these? No. No. Oh boy. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a nightmare. So we're gonna have to add in a new district center. Ideally here, so that it's like right next to this path. And we're going to name this the actual tallest building ever. Oh, okay. That's all we're gonna name it. So population wise, we do need to get some people over here. Migrate people. Is this new? Or is this part of like the development thing? I don't know. I'm just like a little confused how that works. So what I'm thinking. Oh man, we have to get water down here. We need dynamite to do that. Oh gosh, what a mess have I made. So what we'll have to do is put in like a path over this way. And just hope that it reaches for us to get up here. And hopefully get some water. And then we'll have to use, I guess, this area. Maybe we'll just do like the aquatic farmhouse. I think that probably makes the most sense. So let's unlock that. And I'm just gonna put that in. Like, how far does this reach? With the power of the development console, we can see that this actually reaches pretty far. So let's just go ahead and come over this way since there's like a little ledge here. And we'll use that to put some stairs in. And then we will put the aquatic farmhouse here. And I think we're just gonna do cattail because it takes way less time to grow. I don't know how far they can actually plant stuff, but we're just gonna fill this whole thing with cattail and see how much of it they can actually plant. And then for the cattail, we actually need, I think, the grill vegetables, or maybe it's the grist mill. Yeah, it's definitely all this stuff. What a mess, let me tell you. So we're just gonna put this and this. You know what? We're gonna do them on this side. That way we can put like a little power wheel thing. Oh, we could do a water wheel. We could do a water wheel. Not that they have worked very well for us in the past, but you never know. So let's try the water wheel. So I think we have enough stuff to actually add in a few beavers. So I'm just gonna put in a couple like up here and hopefully they don't die. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. That should be enough. I think these guys are employed. These ones are employed. And then we just need maybe like a couple more. But yeah, this water not really moving. So I think we will have to actually do the little hamster wheels, unfortunately. Because yeah, it's just not really doing anything. So we'll do that. And I don't know. I feel like they might die. I don't know. But if they can get some of these planted, then we can just spawn in more beavers and they won't die. Yeah, and maybe we should check on our beavers up here too. Like, we don't want to forget about them. They are running a tad low on food. I think they could probably use some more berry pickers. It seems like a lot of berries are not getting picked. So we'll add in some more gather flags for them. I think that should do the trick, and then maybe they can get a little bit of storage too. yeah, that should be good. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna give them some cattail flour. And yeah, we're gonna do that so that they actually have something to do. That way they don't starve, because I do feel slightly bad that they're hungry. And we do need to give these beavers a forester hut too. So we'll put that in there, and then we will have to just complete it for them because they have absolutely no logs, but that's okay. And then we need to plant some trees. Let's just do birch. I think that's the most sensible because we really don't need that much wood down here. So we're just gonna give them a bunch of trees. I think now hopefully they should be good while I go back to finishing off all of this. So what I need to do is add in all of the paths, and then I will be back in a few. All right, so I've added in all of the paths. You can't really see. But now, through the power of editing, I'm going to complete this building, and we're gonna see if the beavers can even actually reach all the way up here. I'm betting they can, but we are going to find out. And after an embarrassingly long amount of time, we have finally finished this tower, and we can see that this is actually the tallest point possible that our beavers can climb. Pretty darn cool. Yeah, pretty happy with it. So kind of curious, like what should we do with this really, really tall tower? I feel like we can't just leave the tower just like, oh, look at them. They're kind of like, oh, look at, he's like sleeping in the tower. Ooh, I feel like what we need to do is actually put something on top of the tower that they can like do. Maybe for now what we do is put like a bench up here. Is a bench exciting? I don't feel like that's very exciting. I think maybe we put, I was gonna say a shower, but a shower needs water. What if we do a rooftop terrace up here? I think that would be pretty fitting. So the question I have is that if the entrance to the terrace is connected to this red path, will they be able to reach it even if like the whole terrace isn't part of the path? Does that make any sense? Can't really tell how much farther. I think we need a few. Oop, that's too high. Too high. All right, so we need doubles here. And then we need our rooftop terrace. I think they can reach it if we put it here. I mean, that is kind of a cool rooftop terrace. Like, that really is the highest bar in the world. So I'll be right back. I'm going to finish building all of this. Auto save. And I will be back in a few. And our rooftop terrace is built only 6 million years later. I think we'll have to wait until probably nighttime, unless we just like spawn a bunch of beavers in. I'm sure eventually someone will run up here. Oh, we have beavers. Look how cute they are. Oh, they're so happy. Wow, I feel like the design of the rooftop terrace changed. Or maybe I just haven't really looked at it. But yeah, that's a pretty like wild view. You're just like sitting up here, chilling in like the end of the world. 32 stories up. That is pretty remarkable. Well, you lovely humans, I think we're gonna leave this episode here for today. We built the tallest building possible in Timberborn, and I'd love to hear what you think we should add on to this building. Should it be housing? Should it be leisure? Something else maybe? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one.